I'm making a vertical storage rack for cans of paint. Cans like this one. And this is not paint, but it's about the same size, so it should work for that too. And I'm going to use space that would otherwise be wasted space. I'm placing that storage rack right in here. Now that's wasted space, especially because this door won't open past here anyway, and I have other things stored on this wall. So we're going to try to use that wasted space for paint can storage. But to do this, I could use a 2x4. In this case, I'm using a 3/4 inch thick by about 2.5 inches across here. And if you can see here, I have drawn a line from one end down to the other end, approximately down the middle. Now, on that line I've drawn down the middle, and a 1/2 inch from this end, I put a clearance hole for some wood screws. That's a number 8 wood screw, I believe. And we want to have enough length of screw to go through the wood and through probably 1/2 inch of wallboard and into an anchor, or if you're lucky enough to have a 2x4 or wood backing, that. So one at each end, and down the other end we have another one here, a 1/2 inch in from the end. Now 1/2 inch further up here, which would be 1 inch from the end, I'm going to put a mark, which will be for a screw, and we're going to put another mark up here, and I'm about to measure and see exactly where that goes. So the next mark after this one is at 5.5 inches, and then from here, our beginning mark, all the way up to here, we have another mark at 8.5 inches, and we're going to keep repeating that pattern all the way up, and you'll see where I'm going with this in a minute here. Okay, we've repeated that pattern all the way down to the other end, and total length of this board is about 64 inches. It could be longer, and like I said, it could be a 2x4. So we're ready to put some screws in here and drill some holes in here. We've got the screws put in now, and you see the paint sits like this, and there's another screw here, and the next paint would sit like that, and there's another screw after it, and so on down the line. Between each of those gold colored screws that I've put in here, I put some shorter screws in, and I've actually countersunk them down a little bit. And that could be adjusted if necessary. Just below the surface a little bit, about 3 millimeters actually. I've got some 8 by 3 millimeter thick magnets that I've now put in on top of the screws that we've countersunk in each hole. Now I have run out of magnets. I had to order more magnets, and I've got 1, 2, and 3 more holes to fill, so I do have some more magnets coming for those, but I'm going to try to finish this job as much as possible, and we'll put those magnets in later. So I still don't have the extra magnets, but we've got the first 4 cans mounted on here, and they fit nicely into here. And if you want one, you just grab it, take it off, put it back on. They come out of here really easy, and they go back in really easy, and they don't fall off. Easy to get, and that space would be totally wasted. Even if I didn't have these shelves here, that door would not open enough so it would hit the cans. So I think it worked pretty good.